Okay, so DC has now revealed today the new creative title, the four new books based around Green Lantern. They're all going to be different, as always. Like the X-Men, Green Lantern universe is really big. You just can't contain it in one book. But yeah, they've revealed the four new titles for Green Lantern that's coming out in the relaunch. First off, Green Lantern #1 will continue with Jeff. Yes, Jeff Johns is still in the book, and they're still regarding Blackest Night and Brightest Day and everything from there. So, also we have Green Lantern Corps with Peter Tomasi back on the book, and art with Fernando Pesarine. Hope I'm saying that last name right. Yeah, Peter Tomasi's back on the book, back on Green Lantern Corps. I know a lot of people liked his run on Tomasi's run on Green Lantern Corps. I enjoyed it. I liked Tony Bernard's. I even like Tony Bernard's stuff. Okay, I'll say it right there. So yeah, it's gonna be cool to see Tomasi back on a book, back on Green Lantern Corps. It's gonna be a little more different this time around. It's going to focus on Guy Gardner and John Stewart with an elite Green Lantern strike force that will keep the peace when deadly conflict emerges across the universe. So I'm guessing it's gonna be like a superhero, I wouldn't say superhero team, kind of like Secret Avengers in a way. I'm guessing that's what the Corps is gonna be like after War of Green Lantern. Up next is Green Lantern: The New Guardians. This one will be written by Tony Bernard with Tyler Kirkman doing the artwork. Woo! I don't know about you guys, but I like Tyler Kirkman's artwork. It's not one of my it's not one of my favorites, but I really like looking at Tyler Kirkman's artwork. It's really nice to look at. Anyway, this one is going to be very interesting to most people. This team will consist of members of the Red Lanterns. Larfleeze is going to be on this team. Members of the Sinestro Corps, Green Lantern. Basically every member of the Corps is going to be part of the New Guardians. So I'm guessing Larfleeze and Atrocitus and all the other members of the Lanterns are going to be part of this team. That's right, guys. It's going to be a combination group. It's going to be a combination team. Awesome. And here's the best part. For those like me, I'm really geeking out over this. Kyle Rayner is going to be leading this team. How awesome is that? As you guys know, Kyle Rayner. When I started reading Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner was the Lantern there. So, while he's also one of my favorite DC superheroes. I still like Hal Jordan over Kyle Rayner. But he's my second favorite Lantern and one of my favorite DC superheroes, you know? When I started reading Green Lantern, Kyle was there. So, you know, I really dig Kyle, and I'm glad he's finally leading a team, so good job, DC. And finally, the new title that's been released is Red Lanterns #1. That's right, guys, the Red Lanterns are getting a book. Yes! How epic is that, guys? I've always wanted to see the Red Lanterns get their own title. This is going to be a bloody book, I can tell you that. No pun intended. This is going to be written by Peter Milligan, and artwork by Ed Benz and Rob Hunter. Atrocitus and his team are going to be basically the executioners of the universe, and they're taking no prisoners. So I'm really expecting a really bloody book out of that. So all in all, I'm really hyped. DC, you're gonna be taking all my money with all these relaunches. You've already got me hooked on. Grant Morrison writing Superman. I was on board for that. You had me at also a couple other books, but the Green Lantern books sound really awesome. I mean, we got Jeff Johns still writing Green Lantern. We got Tony Bernard back on. Not Tony Bernard, Peter Tomasi back on Green Lantern Corps, and we got two new books that are playing a big role, and books that I basically wanted, a Red Lantern book and a teen book, with all the combination of lanterns. So that's going to be really fun. What I'm also hoping is, if X-Men and Batman can have all these books, why are people complaining that Green Lantern can't have all these, different titles? I mean, if there can be 100 different books based around, Batman and 100 different books based around X-Men books, why can't there be four Green Lantern titles. You know, I mean, if there can be a bunch of titles like now, keep in mind, guys, I'm not hating on the Batman or X-Men titles. I'm just saying it. The multiple Green Lantern titles is justified because Green Lantern has really expanded on its universe. Very big. It's become a very big universe, and you can't just contain it in one book. So I'm really glad for these new titles. And again, I wasn't hating on all the Batman titles, for those who are fans of a lot of these Batman titles, but like I said, if there can be multiple Batman books and multiple Superman books, or Superman-based books, or Batman-based books, and also multiple X-Men teams and Avengers teams, you know, I see no reason why can't there be, you know, four to five Green Lantern titles, you know? But anyway, yeah, I thought you guys might be interested in this. Really hyped about. I'm really trying to get my head around what I want to get as a list. I've already got Superman, you know, the Grant Morrison Superman stuff in my head. I want that. Couple other things. Brian Azzarello's Wonder Woman. Definitely going to be picking up Red Lanterns. Now, if only we could get a Sinestro Corps. If only we could get Sinestro Corps, that would be awesome. I'd really like to see a Sinestro Corps book. I think that could be pulled off really well. So yeah, I'm really hyped about all these new titles coming from DC. But you guys tell me, what do you guys think of the new Green Lantern books, and which ones are you more interested out of the four so far? And what other Green Lantern-based books do you want to see? You guys tell me.